am so proud of you that you did that.
So proud of you, Rich.
Welcome, episode 11, Veterans Day edition.
Shout out to all the veterans out there.
Shout out to all the heroes. Thank you.
Heroes.
It's not fake enough.
What's a Friday? We're doing a Friday.
It's not going to be the
Friday.
When we have a moderator to make sure that we don't step
Stay
on each
on
other.
brand.
the Unabomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to your metaverse.
Yeah, Roblox. Get to it.
Roblox, get to it. Yeah, what is going on? I don't know.
Things are happening. We're getting traction.
A little
That's
bit.
great. I'll take that.
Episode 11.
More people should follow us. We're funny.
Yeah, we got episode 8 out, and yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting better. We're
We'll
getting
get
the
there.
flow.
We keep doing it.
Yeah, we keep doing it. It's fun. It's cheaper than therapy.
It is cheap in therapy.
Yeah,
We're consistent. I'll give us that.
That is one thing. Yeah, we are.
I mean, that's the key, right?
That is the
Being
key.
consistent.
I was looking at some other podcasts that are like they've broken like a 100,000 now,
Yeah.
a couple mil or whatever, like a mil. You know, like between like that range where there's like okay, clearly people know them or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, because we've been doing this for about a year, 2 years now, and I'm like, okay, I can see. Even with our growth, I can see how maybe in a year, maybe not necessarily 100,000, but I could see we could have a nice, decent
honestly,
following.
It's got to take at least a year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But if you think about it, we were talking about this before. If we go across all platforms, every view that we have, no matter how long it was or whatever, we're at like probably like
Oh, I think we crossed
30,000 views
Yeah,
across
yeah.
everything. 40. So like, I don't know 30,000 people. Do you?
Absolutely not.
Right. So like people are seeing our face for good or bad. It's weird. Our big side profile Italian noses.
Gross.
I don't have an Italian nose.
I mean, you're getting you got the straight on image though, not the
You're
side
not
profile.
you're not Italian, man. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
You might be Sicilian.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
No.
Well, actually, I did my 23andMe, and I'm like an eighth of Viking. No bullshit.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'll take it.
We're related.
We're all just one big blended family.
Right.
Yeah. So we're getting so consistent though that I'm having people comment being like, "Do you wear the same thing every episode? Like, how many episodes do you do?" Because I'm always in like either a black T-shirt or a black hoodie and like
You always have the same
clam
hat
rig
on.
hat. No, I wear different hats, but like,
No, you don't.
yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
I've worn a Knicks hat. I've worn my Yankee hat. I've worn
We'll go
different
back.
hats.
We'll go back and look at.
I wear
the
this
tape.
one the most,
Yeah.
but
Ooh,
yeah.
somebody make a poll. It's like, not a poll, but like Italian. See all
Listen,
of Rich's hats.
I own the same 15 black T-shirts. Okay, I own the same 10 black hoodies.
You're basically Bart
Like the
Simpson.
things that I like, the
like
things that I
Mark
like, I just
Zuckerberg.
buy more of. It's like sneakers. I buy like 3 pairs of the same sneakers.
Speaking of sneakers,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Don't worry about it.
What do you own a pair of sneakers?
Yeah.
Them
Allegedly.
dunks. Them dunks.
Allegedly.
Some J1s.
Damn.
I got some limited J1s in the box in Southampton storage. So
Gotta go get them.
yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta get.
Don't get me started. Yeah.
So
But yeah, the internet's a funny thing. I've been going down like
the rabbit hole of TikTok.
yeah, TikTok lives more specifically. It's crazy.
Yeah, we got to get to 1,000 followers. We need to TikTok
we could
live.
do the weirdest like NPC stuff. There's this one dude. He's like this black kid,
okay.
and he's got like dreads, not dreads, but like kind of like the dread hair, and he wears a Spider-Man outfit, and he just like bops.
Oh
around.
yeah, I've seen them.
And he says, "I love you, you love me. Let's all be a family." And he backflips. He does a backflip. I'm like, what? He just does. I love you, you love me. Let's be a family. I'm like,
That's wild.
Yo, those NPC
Wild.
streams, bro.
people just be dropping.
Hey, side
glizzies.
note, I was live streaming 2 days ago. No, yesterday, and I got a couple bucks.
I seen you.
Couple of bucks.
Yeah, a couple bucks.
Okay.
Like $2, maybe
I
$3.
seen you.
Shoot.
But all I was doing was playing video games and just being
Let's talk about your streaming this week. How much streaming have you done this week?
not much,
Really?
not much. Okay,
You lie.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're
Yeah.
lying. It's okay.
Yeah.
okay. Let me
You've
rephrase
been
that.
out-
I haven't streamed as much as I should be streaming, but I streamed more than I usually do.
Is there a reason why? What happened to you? You came in with with a Mr. Biggs cane today.
What happened?
I knew you were baiting me, you know. So
what the hell is going on between the sheets of my home?
you know,
When I said that group chat, the picture of Mr. Biggs
Biggs?
walking in with the cane, and then I was like,
God damn it.
you know, Bando's walking around his big old 5-bedroom house with the cane, just singing the Mr. Biggs parts.
yo, the amount of Mr.
Baby,
Biggs.
wait, let me explain before you go and point your cane.
God. The amount of Mr. Big jokes I've gotten in general, just across the board, family, friends, whatever, you guys.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh. But yeah, guys, so basically,
You pulled your calf?
Oh my God, did I?
It sounds like you got a little bitch ass injury. You pulled your calf. What were you doing?
Thank you.
He was carrying the boats.
I was carrying the logs.
Carrying too many logs,
Lifting the logs.
Carrying
upstairs.
the boats.
No, actually, I was fixing up the house. You know,
Okay.
as you do, you know, as you do as a homeowner.
White people things?
Oh my God! I mean, black people fix up their houses.
Yeah, just a homeowner. It's an adult thing.
Traditionally,
That's an adult thing.
historically,
I think it's an adult thing. I think it's a homeowner adult thing. It's like it's like the Progressive commercial
yeah.
with like the people that act like their parents.
He just woke up. And
I am turning into my dad. Oh my God!
He just woke up and put on khakis and New Balances for no reason. It's like, why did I just do
Hey,
that?
I have a pair of Oakleys now.
What is
Yes.
what is that book on your what is that book about on your coffee table? Submarines. Who else likes submarines? My dad.
My dad. Dude, I
He hasn't been live streaming. He's been reading about the Roman Empire. That's what he's been doing. So what happened? You pulled your calf. How'd you pull your calf?
So
What'd you do?
I'm lifting a bunch of boxes, whatever. And remember, I told you how I have the roof slopes in like inside the house.
Yeah.
So it's like a not perfect square like this. It kind
Yeah.
of slopes in. And I don't know, like I reached for it to like steady myself,
Yeah.
and the wall was just further than I thought it was.
Okay.
I threw everything, bro. When I tell you, I destroyed that studio, the way I felt.
Yeah.
And like I felt something in the
Really?
back lower part of my calf. I felt it pop.
You got Aaron.
you-
You
wait,
got
wait,
Aaron
wait.
Rodgers. He pulled his Achilles.
Wait, you went to the doctor though.
No.
You did not?
Fucking doctor.
What if you blew out your Achilles? You don't know it.
Okay, my sports career is now over. Like the fuck?
wanna
you
that
have to get it
you gotta
fixed.
Get that fixed, dog.
Well, no, I didn't blow up my Achilles.
How
Do
the
you
hell
have
know?
do you have any
Well,
do you have
ended-
any excessive bruising?
No, it swelled up a little bit, but it didn't bruise crazy. Why is that funny? Fuck you. Ooh, see, you got me cursing.
She got the headphones
Yeah.
It's fine. And I'm her father. It's fine.
Hey, for once it's not me dropping that bomb in the conversation.
You know, you got to stretch.
Well,
So I brought him. Listen, I brought him the high
Thermagun.
impact thermagun. The
Yeah.
thing's a G. I have another one that I use, so I let him have that one.
You're gonna have
So-
to give him a little thermagun on the ride home.
so I go to the because I have to get a doctor's note or whatever because I've been out for a couple
Urgent
days.
care?
Yeah, urgent care.
Oh, you better be on that disability.
And
Yes.
the doctor literally was like, "Yeah, you're not young anymore. Don't do that again."
Yeah.
Pause.
Don't take-
Sorry. Pause. Hard cut. I just realized something. I need to stabilize.
What?
Test these. Test.
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 Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. No. I had to change the audio settings on the board.
Just
Did we just lose all of
No,
what we
of course
just
not.
had? Oh.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. They'll be on you this week, not me. Because you know he likes things done the right way the first time.
Excuse me for caring about the podcast.
You guys are safe about blow-ups with the little one here. you are safe.
You get to live this time.
I feel more judged by her, to be honest.
But yeah, so the doctor literally was like, "Dude, you're just not young anymore. It's going to take you longer to heal now."
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I tell you,
Stretch.
especially that first night, oh my god, dude, I have
Heat, cold, stretch. Heat, cold, stretch.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it
You
sucks.
should really get a tennis ball and really rub that thing in there.
Yeah.
But the extension on the thermagun, the round one, that one will work good.
Yeah, that's the best one. Like the round, the ball one. I love that one.
The flat one I like on my back.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'll have to make sure I get some.
The
hand
two-prong one, I don't know what you use that one for.
I mean,
Oh,
the two prong because you can get like
it's not for
in
like
between like
yeah.
doing that
Yeah,
too,
I
like
don't
your shoulder.
know.
Yeah, you can get in between that and like
I hit
yeah,
that thing.
no,
I hit
one's
that thing
good.
once too hard. Like, I was like, I feel like it's gonna puncture me.
You know what those impact gun things though? Like you need someone else to like do it. like they're not really that.
Well, it depends on where, because like on
where
my
you
calf,
really
I can do it myself.
where you really want it. Like I don't like
Like,
okay,
if
your
it's my
calf now,
back,
but I need like
that's what
my
I'm saying.
back and like
Right.
you
No,
can't.
that
you
one's
can't
like
get
that one's like real heavy. So like you don't need that much pressure.
No, I need that.
It's a heavy one.
I need that in there, dog. I gotta get it in there. Yeah. I like when like Devin will should like do that because then it's good. You got to get someone like I can't reach. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I never felt closer to 40 than when I fell.
Well, don't fall. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Falling sucks.
Falling definitely sucks.
I feel 40 every time. I'm like, there's 5 seconds left on the crosswalk, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
go
would.
for it. And I'm like, oh, I'll just run across, and then like it's at 0, and I'm in the middle of the intersection. I'm like, I couldn't make it across in 5 seconds. What's going on?
I went to when I was in the city this week to go have dinner with my
I
dad
used to
and
run a
brothers.
4.640.
Yeah, right. 4.64 down for $1 billion.
I did in high school.
Yeah, not
Not now. Now I run a 9-second 40.
10-8. Yeah, I went climbing up a rock in Central Park. I had time
Yeah,
to
I
kill.
saw your little artsy picture. It's very artsy.
It was like a Woody Allen moment.
I think I commented that. Like,
That was the point.
Yeah.
Because I use like Woody Allen music. That's like literally
I didn't
him
listen to the
playing
music.
the French trumpet.
yeah. Cut scene.
Shout out to Central Park though, because I got to tell you,
I live right there.
dude, I can't remember the last time I've like gone and walked around Central Park, and I had some time to kill, and I parked right by the Apple store, so it's like right there.
Oh, you're on the west side.
Yeah, for dinner, and I went into Central Park. I didn't even like go far. It's like some beautiful pond and benches and this like big ass rock mountain type thing. You went all the way up, and like the view was insane. I'm like, this is so cool, right in the middle of the city, and like I don't know, I got to enjoy it for like 20 minutes before I went and got dinner.
I go there in the summertime. I like to go to Central Park.
It's cool, man.
'Cause I live right by the Central Park Zoo entrance.
Yeah.
It's right. It's,
Okay.
It's my block.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah,
but
if I lived in Manhattan, I'd probably go there all the time. Like it's fucking nice, and it's huge. You forget how big Central Park is.
Yeah.
It's really
go
big.
watch the roller skater dancers that are there on the weekends. It's so funny.
It's probably cool.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Like my mom used to take us back, we were like her age, like super young, whatever, and like we would just run up and down the rocks and go sliding down. And, like, it was awesome. Like,
Yeah, Central Park's cool.
Yeah.
They have free chess every Sunday.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I do love New York City. People love
I
it.
love New York.
People love the shit on it and everything, and like, he's it's so dangerous. Like, dude, there was not. You're in there. I'm sure it's like bad-ish in some parts, but
Well, you
like,
don't want to be in Central Park at night.
no. But you've never really wanted to be in Central Park at night.
Yeah, but I mean, how many places especially in New York, do you want to be at night anyway?
I would have to imagine that Central Park at night in 1973 was a lot worse than Central Park in 2023.
I agree.
What gives you that reference point? The movie The Warriors?
No, that's just a known shitty time in New York. Like Times Square was what Times Square was. It was like dangerous. Central Park was
Porn
dangerous.
stores and R-rated movies.
Yeah, and like all different theaters, and it was like crime everywhere. Like, I would rather walk around now than in the 70s in Central Park. But there's no like, doesn't seem like any bullshit like going on. Like it's nice. Like it was right in front of Trump Tower. There's no like crazy people. There was Chinese people taking pictures like this in front of Trump Tower. Like no, it's fine. It didn't seem like dangerous.
Yeah.
It seemed like the city.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Everybody is over exaggerates.
I mean, I live there, so
And then I went to a super fancy dinner.
let's talk about it.
Yeah, so I went to the Polo Club.
So let's talk about your dad.
I'll talk about my dad. I went to the Polo Club for dinner, which is like I didn't realize, but it's like a super fancy like.
So we're still good, right?
Yeah, no, we're still good. It's like a super fancy place. Like I've been to the one in Manhattan. Not in Manhattan, in Chicago. They have the one there, which is really cool. But I guess the one
the original one. Is the New York one the original one? I don't remember.
no, that one in New York's new.
Yeah,
it's newer. Like newer. It's newer than Chicago's been there a very long time, and they have one in Paris, I think, as well, which is supposed to be incredible.
I went on a date a couple summers ago to that one.
It's fancy.
It's not cheap,
It's not cheap. It's fancy.
and people want to be there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just like so beautiful. It's just like how dining should be. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it leads me to wonder, like, how bad is the economy? Because let me tell you, this place was fucking packed.
That is not a good.
And every table, you sit down there, $1,000, right? 4 people, 4 top, it's $1,000.
2 top could be $1,000.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like conservatively, like you know, sometimes I'm gonna go get the burger. I'm gonna go slum it at the Polo Bar and get a $35 hamburger.
Right. And that $30 martini.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think 4 people, it probably gets to like, you know,
$1,000. Yeah.
Whatever, we'll call it 1,000, and they do that all night.
Yeah, how many turns, right?
Yeah,
lunch probably too, because of where it is.
Yeah,
yeah.
That place is probably doing $70,000 a day in sales.
Yeah, but going to places that
uber elite fine dining restaurants,
it's not going to change.
It's not a good barometer
of what the economy's doing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to cook. No.
The place schmooze. They want.
Place was fucking nice.
It's for elitists.
The place was like, it's almost a shame they don't let you smoke in restaurants anymore because they had like these nice like plush leather couches that you just want to like drink martinis and smoke cigarettes and cigars all day.
A $90 steak.
Yeah.
Drinking a great bottle of red wine.
Killer bottle of red wine.
Smoke a cigar.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah. I'm surprised Ralph Lauren doesn't have a cigar bar. Could you imagine a Ralph Lauren cigar bar?
They should.
Fucking insane. Insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's just like a steakhouse. So it's like, oh, it's food. Yeah, it's a fucking steakhouse, dude. Smith Lewinsky's, dude. Porterhouse, New York Strip, dude.
Give me a skirt.
I literally would rather had a skirt steak.
Yeah, yeah.
It was good. You know where the standout is for dope restaurants? I feel like I was talking about this with my brother because he's a chef. I said, like, the dopest restaurants I've ever been to, the standout is really like the dessert menu. I feel like. Like a steak's a fucking steak.
Honestly, that's why I like quality brands so much because, like, dude, quality brands does it right.
What's
so
quality
meats, quality Italian, quality bistro, quality.
Oh, is it like a restaurant group?
It's a restaurant group.
Okay.
They own all the quality brands restaurants. They have like 5 in the city. They have Chicago. They have all over Colorado. Okay. But like, dude, they do crazy. Like, The meal is like everything that you want. They come in like they cook it at the table.
That's cool.
Like,
it's
creme brulee, come and fucking do the thing.
I just always love going to good restaurants and trying their desserts because I feel like the pastry chef has more free reign. Like you go fucking crazy with dessert. But like ultimately, like you still get a bunch of like people with money, but it's like, oh, is it too spicy? Is it because people have money to go to like fine dining? They generally fucking complain a lot.
Well,
so like the food needs to be like it needs to be a little crazy. You can have fun on like the off menu stuff.
Yeah, but they can't complain though at really fine dining places. Like there are no like if you go to Le Bernardin or like Danielle or Per Se, there's no substitutions.
Yeah, no substitutions. You're going on a tasting menu.
We cook to our temp. Like it doesn't matter.
But those people go there knowing that like a place like the Polo Club, it's a steakhouse.
Yeah.
It's a Smith & Lewinsky's. Yeah. It's got a bunch of those people ordering probably $90 strips. Well done. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just people who fucking complain all the time. So it's like a simple menu. So you get a little crazy with the coconut cake on the dessert menu. You know?
How is that coconut cake?
Oh, delicious. We got the coconut cake.
Icing?
Coconut cake? Like a buttercream something. Oh, it's fucking good. Then we got the ice cream sundae. Velvety chocolate syrup. Just candy with
I can just picture your dad in all his glory.
Candied walnuts.
Pinky out on the martini.
Oh, 2 martinis, 3 martinis. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, got that buka going.
Double espresso, a little buka at the end. Yeah. Didn't have to drive, taking the train back.
Oh, man.
Oh, take a little nappy poo.
Sad ride for your brother, poor brother. To go by it with your dad.
They weren't out of the Bronx before he was fucking passed out.
Shoes off on the train.
Shoes off on the train. Snoring by fucking Sleepy Hollow. Jeez. Yeah. It was a good time, though. Good time. Yeah. Fine dining. Nice to have money. I didn't pay. I certainly didn't pay.
Yeah. The other brother was in New York, so I didn't get the invite.
Yeah.
The real brother was involved in this dinner.
There's only the 3. Yeah. My brother went and got fitted for a tux. Like he's a Kennedy or something. My dad treated him to a tuxedo like we're like American royalty. I'm like, okay. Everybody got shoes. I didn't get shoes. I got shafted. I got a fucking $90 steak. I literally paid $93 to park in Manhattan.
Oh my God.
I got the parking garage. It was $93 at the tax. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Jeez. Jesus Christ. Then the tolls, everyone like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And I bought a shirt. I lost money. going to the city.
Off parking in Queens and taking the subway.
You're right.
No, I like having my car.
I know what you mean, but
I
these
like
prices are insane now.
Yeah, but like the time and I like having my car.
I get you.
Because it's extra time. I
you
can
know,
go
I'm
there.
saying that. I've never done that though.
What?
I would never park and then take the train to.
Nah, fuck that. No, I go right into the city. I literally parked at the right where the Apple store is, and it was like a 3-block walk to the restaurant. I'm like, I'm in the train, and then I gotta get fuck that, and now I gotta get back to my car in Queens. No, 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 thank you.
No, I'm not mad at you. I get it.
Like,
I get it.
My car is like my safe space.
Yeah.
I got my music.
Yeah.
I got my little weed pen. Got my water. I got my little coffee cup in case I need to take a pee-pee.
Yeah. Got the empty coffee cup at all times.
Baby wipes, because I'm a dad. I always got wipes in the car. Yeah, I like my things. Yeah. Don't touch my things.
Don't touch my stuff.
Don't touch my things. Yeah, that's my things. So yeah, I did a little fancy. Got a little fancy.
Nice.
Yeah, God, the women he has that work at the Polo Bar.
Oh.
Like
welcome to Manhattan, pal.
Like Ralph Lauren models just dripping in like couture, like Ralph Lauren clothing. Yeah. Beautiful.
It's all over Manhattan.
Like those girls definitely have OnlyFans page. How much does that gorgeous model get paid to be a hostess at
80 grand a year?
80 grand a year? Yeah. Really?
Bro, some of those
to be a host. I mean that do
they have a sommelier at
of course
Polo?
they do.
Right.
Yeah.
He probably makes $500,000 a year.
No.
Yes.
No.
The guy at Quality Meats makes almost $1 million a year as the som. He's like a level 3 wizard.
Wow, that's $1 million.
Yeah, because he gets a piece of what he sells.
Oh well, that is that.
Well, then that's different. No, he's not getting a commission.
That is a lot how like higher end restaurants work on. They'll give them like a base, and then they work off of like sales because when they come in, like especially high end restaurants, a lot of like repeat customers.
They upsell
a couple
$1,000
I can imagine
when they're ordering. They're like, oh, this guy likes Brunello's. Oh, I got this one. This guy likes California cabs, and like they'll bring stuff and be like And they just because they don't even care what it costs.
Upsell them to a $10,000 bottle.
Like, we just got this in. Just like order it, send it out.
The guy, my buddy, because my buddy is the director of operations for Quality Brands. So we went to a dinner, Quality Meats. There was 5 of us. It was a $5,000 dinner that he just at the end of it when the bill came, he just signed his name on it and we left.
Nice.
I was like, you want us to put in tip? He's like, no, we take care of it. And the SOM came up, and the SOM at that one location did almost $3 million in sales in wine that year.
Yeah.
I need to be a SOM. I like wine.
And he's, like I said,
you need to be that guy. You need to be that restaurant.
Level 3 wizard.
You need to be that restaurant's fucking wine rep. That guy's making bank. Not making $1 million, but he's making good money.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's where all the money is. Man, they're doing $3 million a year in wine sales.
Yeah. Just at that location.
Yo, that's huge.
Just that location.
Right.
They're like, that means they're making like $2 million in profit. They're doing you're doing $3 million a year in wine sales. $2 million of that.
Put it this way, they're not making a loss.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. You're probably damn close to $2 million of that's profit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easily.
Those bottles aren't worth shit.
Well, some are. Some are like the stuff that you're selling for like $1,000 or like big 10,000. Like that.
Think about
there was $18,000.
Think about bottle service at a club, right? You buy a bottle of Tito's for $300. That bottle's a $20 bottle. You know what I mean? Like the markup is on par.
No way. Bottle service at a club is way more over the top than wine. There's more like direct correlation to value for bottles. I mean, like there's always going to be like your middle of the road stuff like that, your 19 Crimes, for instance, like that wine brand. That's like you can get that's a $20 bottle of wine all day at a liquor store.
Well, think about what
if that was on a restaurant, that would probably be like a $45, $55 bottle of wine. So you're doubling
think about
up.
like Wolfer, right? So like a bottle of Wolfer Rosé is $30 or whatever it is, right? In a restaurant, it's $90.
Yeah, you double up, right. You double triple up. That's what you do. You mark up. That's the markup.
Right. But so is a $10,000 bottle of wine
depending
is it $5,000? Is it 20? Is it $2,000?
Depending on the wine.
Yeah,
I'm the margins are tighter on the higher end stuff because the higher end because
there's places that have $25,000 bottles. You know what I mean?
But you're not paying it's just a different customer. You're not paying $500 for a bottle of wine and selling it for $25,000 because that customer that has $25,000 to spend on the wine,
how much that wine.
They know how much that wine is.
Yeah.
It's not like, I'm at a club in Vegas and this is a $60 bottle of Tito's and I want to bang out these girls. I'm going to drop $1,000 in a bottle.
Yeah.
So there's more direct correlation to value. to price on high-end wine.
Right.
But there's a whole market for that too. There's like that. There's wines that trade like any other fund.
Commodity.
Yeah, it's a huge commodity.
Collectibles.
Dude, I moved the restaurant group that I used to manage one of the restaurants.
Yeah.
We had to move the owner's wine collection. They were redoing the kitchen, and it was like this her private personal wine collection she kept at
The Good Friend Group.
Yeah.
You know, they were in the news
For what?
this week. The building's black.
They went and did it.
So they
Good,
they
good-
commented. They commented it's only primer.
Yeah, good.
Just the primer's
no,
black.
Good for
they
them.
Haven't,
And
they
I'll
haven't done the rest of it yet.
And I'll shout him out, Rowdy Hole, the Honest Man Group, because I've known the owner Mark for 27 years. I've known this guy so long, since my brother was a baby, and then me and all my brothers worked in their restaurants. And they moved locations, and the town's been breaking their balls about painting the exterior of the building.
Yeah.
Which is so absurd to me, because they're not some like new restaurant company. They're like literally
They're trying to say the historic code
bullshit.
of the village.
It's fucking
Like,
bullshit. And I hope
building's been renovated like 10 times.
And I hope whoever is in the position to break their balls and tell them no is a voted in position.
Yeah.
Because I doubt they'll be voted into that position the next
Well, I like the fact that
election
they
cycle.
did it anyway, and then when they asked them about it, it's only primer. We haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, no, do it anyway.
Just leave it black.
I commented on that. I was like, just do it.
Yeah.
Like, just do it.
What's the fine? How much is the fine?
Who cares? Pay it. Fuck it. Who cares? Pay it.
Yeah.
Like they've been out there for and they have Nick and Tony's, which is, if they ever make a movie about the restaurant industry in the Hamptons, like that restaurant started it all.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not good anymore, but yeah.
Well, whatever.
It fell off.
It's, you know what though? It's still a fucking scene. You go there.
Oh, it's still hard to get in.
It's still hard. It's still an impossible fucking table to get. You still go in there. It's just like famous person after famous person just chilling. Like, it's still a scene. And the food is still good. The food's good.
It's not great.
The food's good though.
Hamptons food's not great anymore.
Well, none of the food in the Hamptons is great anymore, because it's hard to find good help.
You think of like, well, it's not just that. You think of like
It's a lot of things. It's too many people. It's like trying to keep up with all the masses.
one of the but
Keep
also
up with
like
the trends. Everything comes and goes.
Listen, but they know like bullshit menu items are gonna sell. You put tuna tartare in your menu, it's gonna sell.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like beef
Like-
carpaccio.
Like Nick and Tony's, like
boring-ass
they have
menu items.
insanely talented chefs there, but like people want the fucking chicken. Talk about people fine dining, that they just like what they like. That Nick and Tony's is a restaurant like that.
Yeah, but
it's like we want the chicken. That chicken's been on the menu for 30 years. And no one cares about it. Oh, you had the chicken.
That's like Bill Bouquet, right? Their best item on the menu is their Cajun chicken.
Yeah,
and that like is
but
very
their chicken-
indicative of a restaurant being mid. If your best dish is a chicken dish, it's not a great restaurant.
No, but you have to like feed the masses,
of course,
especially in the Hamptons. It's older, Manhattan, especially that place been there so long. Oh, we know whom.
Bunch of vaccinated people that don't have any taste buds left.
Yes, that's what the majority of the Hamptons is, and the newer, younger money and crowd, they want to be in Montauk, so it doesn't really matter. Like East Hampton's just older money anyway. It always
Scarpetta on the beach.
Yeah, go to Scarpetta on the beach.
That's a good meal.
That's a great meal, dude.
I love that spot.
I love that spot. I'm so sad our friend isn't going to be there anymore.
I'm getting hooked up more now.
It's just fun having a place to stay. Yeah, good times. Good times. But yeah, fucking doing Rowdy Old Dirty. They're great people.
It's just primer.
Just primer. No, good. I hope that they fucking. I hope not a single painter takes the job to paint it their real color, and just stays like that forever.
How long could you leave it just primer though? You know what I mean?
I guess
we're getting, it's like the scaffolding permits, right? In the city where they have scaffolding on their building and the permit for years and years and years to get away with having to renovate the building because they don't want to pay the cost to renovate the building. So they just put the scaffolding up, pay for the scaffolding permit and pay the rental fee for the scaffolding and say, oh, we're renovating the building, but don't touch the building.
Don't touch the building.
It's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
And they get away with it forever, years.
I just like find it so hard to believe that like in a small town like that, and for a company that's as connected as they are, I mean, they've probably employed in the history of their restaurants 30,000 people in the Hamptons, maybe more, if not more. Yeah. Right, like the jobs, what they do for the community,
been around forever.
And like how like they know it's just they're so connected out there. They're good people. Like they're not shitty people. Like those people involved with that company are good people.
Yeah,
like you can't just
be like people stay there. They work for them for a long time.
So I'm saying, like you're there a long time, and it's like you can't just do what the fuck you want to do.
Thought she was sleeping.
Thanks for the glizzy. Thanks for the ice cream. Thanks for the ice cream.
I love you, love me.
I love you. You love me. But he says it like the way he goes. He's, I love you. You love me. Let's be a family. Let's be a family. And he's backflips.
So he sounds.
But he's not. But he's not.
Yeah. Sounds like the woman that stepped on my shoe on the train today.
Yeah. Didn't you have like a?
Oh my god. So I get on the train and listen. Friday 3:17 train is not the one to take to come to Long Island. It was so packed and busy. So I get like the seats where like the 4 seats that are looking at each other on the train. So I sit down in one and no one's sitting on the other one. So I just like put my foot up, and the train's starting to get like pretty packed out. And a woman comes over and goes, "Excuse me," and like her and this other woman that she's with comes and sits down. So I like, oh, sorry, take my foot off the seat, take my bag, and sit down. This woman steps on my foot, so I'm like, okay.
On the all whites.
Yeah,
steps on the all whites.
Got them crisp whites on.
Them Krispy Kremes,
So
baby.
steps on my foot.
Some Carolina
Right.
Blues.
So I don't say anything. Steps on it again. I don't say anything. Then the third time. So then I just look up and I go, please.
Stop.
Please. Yeah, I go, please don't step on me. She goes, it's a train. What do you want me to do? And I look at her.
Oh, you kick her in the back of the knee.
So I look at her right in her eyes and I go, do better.
Nice.
And she was like, oh my God. So I had my headphones in and I had music on, but I wasn't like loud enough and I could hear. And she's just talking shit about me to the girl she's with. She's like, oh my God, never in my life. The ego on that guy.
First of all, you're on the Long Island Railroad.
She took a picture of me.
Oh, I can't wait to internet. I need you to find that picture.
So then I was like, whatever. I was like, I didn't say anything. I just sat there, and then the woman comes and sits next to me. So then I'm like, fine. And the woman's like freaking out. She goes, I need to get off at this stop. I'm like, oh, you have 2 stops. And I was nice to her because she didn't do anything. And this woman is still going. So then finally, like, I get to like, I don't know, the stop before I have to change trains to get here because it takes me 2.5 hours to get here. This guy lives a block away.
2 blocks away. Yeah. Got to drive to freaking Jersey tonight.
Yeah. So anyway, so the train starts emptying out, and the seats across from where these 2 are sitting freeze up. So I go and move, and I hear her. She's like, "You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck."
Really?
So then I'm like looking at the woman, and I'm like, I think she might be special needs. So the guy, the conductor, whoever it is, the guy that gets the ticket comes up and he's checking everybody in the area's ticket. And he looks at her and he doesn't ask her for a ticket and just keeps walking.
He was just like, no news.
So then I felt like, so I'm texting him and I'm like, I'm the asshole. Like, I just told a special needs person to do better.
Well,
but then I hear her on the phone and she's got like, she's got alcohol fetal syndrome face. Yeah, where she like looks like she was coming from the city to pick up her Suboxone.
She got
and
that.
Like, she's like texting, but she's talking to text. And she's like, no, I didn't text you because I'm drunk. I'm actually sober, believe it or not. And I'm like, ugh. Like, shut up.
I hate people that talk to text.
She's wearing a tie-dye Friends sweatshirt.
She got that thin upper.
She just came from Times Square.
She got that thin upper lip.
That
fetal alcohol lip.
And at any given time, those dentures are gonna fall out of her mouth.
Like, how old is she?
Probably 26.
She's probably my age. I don't know.
God.
Old.
You see, and that right there is exactly why Theo said he is not taking the train. He will pay the $100.
No, I'm not. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's always worth it. And you know what? It's not that expensive to park. It just, I went to like the asshole place. Next to the Apple store. Yeah,
you're gonna pay some bucks.
You're getting
banged out.
You're getting banged out 100. But if I went over, which I should have,
Or
I should
tried
have
to find on-street parking.
No, I wouldn't even. I like.
No,
no.
Pay to park on street though. They have those now.
I didn't.
So like there's spots open surprisingly in neighborhoods like that.
Oh really?
You find spots open because they have the meter where you put in the spot and you pay.
I like the garage. I like the garage. If I went over a few avenues,
about someone getting in the spaceship.
No, I like the garage. I like the safety of it going. Like when you're coming back, you never know who's following you. You get back.
Yeah. Somebody follows you out. Shut up. Fucking 6'1", 250. Shut up.
Who's going to do anything to you, Phil?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. You had a lot of hair
anything?
gel in your hair and you're leaving the polo bar. Some guy's going to mug you.
Why not?
All right.
Why was this guy Patrick Bateman?
Yeah, guarantee he had a toothpick hanging out of his mouth when he left.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Not a toothpick. Did I? Did I take a toothpick? I might have.
The fact that you did, yeah, exactly.
You never know who's going to rob me. Someone who's 6'5", 350. I don't know.
How many of those exist, though?
I don't go to my gym. There's quite a few. There's guys fucking my gym. I could hop on their backs like a baby. Giants. You know how many 6'3" plus dudes we knew down south? All those Tommy and all those friends.
Yeah, that's down south, though. They breed them big.
My one boy, Tommy, he was from West Virginia. This guy was like 6'5".
Yeah.
His boy Darren played football at VMI. He literally looked like The Rock.
Gigantic.
But was bigger than The Rock.
Yeah.
He was literally bigger than The Rock. The guy is still giant, like 6'4", fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a ton of giant people.
Speaking of getting mugged, did you hear about the guy that just got arrested yesterday?
For what?
So this woman was getting robbed and mugged by this crackhead guy, and at a subway stop or a train stop
Here in Manhattan, in the city?
In the city.
Yeah.
And a guy saw it and had a gun on him, pulled the gun, fired 2 shots in the air to scare the guy off. He got arrested yesterday for possession of an illegal firearm.
Well, if you have an illegal firearm, why should you do that?
Yeah, like I'm very pro firearm, like, but you can't go around.
Yeah.
Even if it was like a legal gun,
He
like
discharged the weapon.
you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Like that's not. Like even like a legally owned pistol, which you're not allowed to have.
The
when
witnesses
you're not,
was like, he was a man. He fired into the air.
you're like, no, like
Leave her alone.
yeah, like you can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
You just can't. So like I you should have been arrested.
Yeah.
And you had an illegal pistol.
Carrying a pistol in Manhattan is pretty ballsy.
Yeah, I get why someone would want to carry a pistol in Manhattan, but
He pulled it out of. They showed like the surveillance camera, and the way he pulled it out of his backpack is like he's been waiting for this moment,
waiting for it to do a desk pop, and he probably thought he was going to shoot the guy, and then the last minute he's like, I'm just going to do desk pop. I don't want to shoot him.
Well, he pulled
'Cause then he would've gone-
He was from a decent distance away, and I'm pretty sure he yelled, "Hey, get
Yeah.
off of her!" and then fired the first round, and then made his way closer and fired.
Yeah,
the
that just
second round.
sounds like some vigilante shit. Like, I'm sorry, like go to jail, bro. Like, it's not.
The guardian angels are accepting applications, actually. So.
I mean, it's nice that I'm not going to talk. It's nice he thwarted like a potential assault on a woman. Like that's awesome.
Guy,
but like, come on,
you saw the guy
you
that
know?
was doing the mugging. You're like, yeah, that guy mugs people. You can just see.
Yeah, you could have just
in
like
his face.
I would have rather have like run up and just like kicked somebody in the face than like shot a gun off.
Yeah.
Right? It's like booted somebody right in the head.
And yeah,
Like,
and then you like. Some people are like, "Oh, are you okay?" You're like, yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? And then you just have like a dirty heroin needle sticking out of your thigh,
right in your femoral artery.
Yeah. You're like, I feel weird. What just happened?
You got to be on top of it though. You got to know. That's why women.
That's my biggest irrational fear of walking in Manhattan.
Stepping on a needle.
Not stepping on a needle, and not even like somebody intentionally stabbing me with like a dirty needle. It's like me like turning the corner of a street and some guy like having his dirty needle, and I just get poked with it.
So
it's my biggest irrational fear of living in Manhattan.
That's not really an irrational fear, though.
A valid fear.
That's a valid
Put it this way.
fear, depending where you are in the country. That might happen.
But
Wait, that actually happened. I used to do security at Target.
Yeah.
All right. And
Loss prevention. They don't have security guards.
Well, on the back of my shirt, it said security.
Security, don't touch me. I'm suing you.
You bought that one yourself.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm suing you and Target. Put your fucking hands on me. Put your hands on me. I'll fucking sue you.
There was this guy, and like he was known for stealing things, right?
Yeah.
And he's in like the what's that, like outdoorsy by the tents, all that whatever.
The camping area?
Yeah, sure. I couldn't remember that.
Okay.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
The
So
outdoors section.
you see all the security kind of like circle him, like not going like through the different aisles.
Yeah.
And he sensed that they were there. He turns around and he pulls out 2 syringes and he says, "Oh, like I have AIDS." And
I think I'd be like, sir, I'm calling your bluff.
I have AIDS. You want to play a game? Which one's dirty?
dude, I'm getting paid what, like $10 an hour? I'm not risking it.
I'm calling his bluff.
I'm getting paid $500 an hour. I'm not risking it.
I'm
You out of your mind?
Right.
calling his bluff.
You got it. You got it.
On the camera,
I'm your huckleberry.
Take whatever
on
you
the
want.
camera, you literally see everybody moving in, and as soon as he says, you see everybody pull back. It's like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm
Just
back.
like this.
Yeah, after you, sir.
Nobody wants an AIDS needle to the neck.
Yeah, no, I'm so good on that. I'm
Big,
so
big
good.
irrational fear.
You got to. That's not an irrational fear.
I feel like that's just.
But like, you
gotta
should
be
understand
safe.
like the likeliness of somebody coming at you with a dirty AIDS needle, right? To intentionally stab you with it is probably pretty remotely low, but the odds of you just turning a corner while somebody just has the dirty needle,
like a
and it's just
like a
it just-
Seinfeld
it just
episode.
catches you, and you're like,
Like a Seinfeld episode,
Yeah,
like George
yeah,
comes
yeah,
around, and some guy's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
sorry." It's like
then they play the
panicking.
music. You're like,
He's like, "I don't know what to do, Jerry. I don't know what to do, Jerry."
yeah. Yes. Like, that's probably pretty nice. But I used to work in an office, and we were in Times Square, and like every morning, I get in the office at like 7:45 in the morning, and when I turn the corner to my block, I make eye contact with the same guy shooting heroin every day, and it's like a nice moment between the two of us.
They like that. I didn't even
I
realize.
felt part of it. You
I
know?
didn't realize Times Square was still like that. Like years ago, I went.
I avoid Times
Probably
Square
like
like
8
the
years
plague.
ago. I was with John. We went out and we got banged up, and we ended up in Times Square. I don't know, long story, whatever. I was like, what are all these people shooting heroin in the middle of Times Square? Like, they still do this over here? Like, okay. I'm like, I'm glad to know Times Square is still a little
Still
filthy.
active.
And then they just shoo them away when the tourists come. Is like that what they do? They just like let people sit in those that open air market and shoot dope, and then
I mean,
the cops shush them away when like the stores open,
no, because they're still there.
shooting dope in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like,
You know what though?
one time I drove through Times Square accidentally, and I was still pissed.
It's
Like,
New York.
I
Let
actively
it
don't
be.
go over there.
Let it be. Ugh.
Let it be. You know what? There was no bum shooting heroin in front of the Polo Bar. Okay,
No.
none of that bullshit over there.
Yeah.
No,
They keep the riffraff out
They
of
say
there.
down
Yeah.
south.
keep the riffraff out
keep
around
the
them
riffraff out
parts. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Polo Bar.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
So I started following this new page on Twitter,
Mm.
and it's called Historic Vids.
Yeah.
And I read a story. They have like all the historic stories. They said the biggest. What do you think? What do you think the biggest auto theft of all time is?
No idea.
Okay, so in 1970,
Okay.
North Korea's economy started to boom, and they ordered 1,000 Volvos.
Okay.
Okay,
From Sweden.
from Volvo. So Volvo fills the order, shipped, delivered, and North Korea just never paid. So to this day, they still have an outstanding balance.
Bullshit.
They still have an outstanding balance, and it's the biggest Grand Theft Auto of all time.
It's like, what do you do?
1,000 Volvos.
Oh no.
So there's still 1,000 1970 Volvos driving around in North Korea.
You know, like it's like this. There was somebody in like the offices of Sweden. Like, do you think we should get the payment first?
They refuse to pay.
But like, should we just send them? No, it's North Korea. They'll pay. It's fine. They're a big country. This is cool. Ships them over. I don't think that's how Swedish people sound.
It might be.
He ships them over. It's fine. They'll pay. He's so cool.
Sounds German.
Yeah, he's so cool. Yeah, Kim Jong, he's so cool. He'll pay no problem. They get there. They're like,
Which Kim Jong Il? Which Kim Jong?
that
is
was
that?
the father.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim
Yeah,
Jong.
Kim
that's-
Jong-il.
Kim Jong, that's not cool at all. We sent those to you. You didn't pay. Not cool.
So how much do you think it's worth? Today's value?
1,000 in 1970.
Those cars are probably like $3,500.
$5,000,000.
How much you? So how much do you think North Korea owes right now?
with compounded
Wait, is there
interest.
interest?
It doesn't say about interest. It says the total has increased to approximately X.
$200 million.
Low, too low.
Too low.
Too low.
Too low.
Half
500
half
million?
a billion.
Not that high. Not that high.
375.
330.
Wow.
330 million.
Jesus Christ!
I want to know what the. I want
It's
to know
not
the
even the
difference.
GDP
I
of
want to know the
North
difference
Korea.
though between the original bill and how much juice has been collected over what?
Well,
is
what
it?
did a Volvo
Well,
cost? Well,
at
Volvo,
53
time-
years,
a
right?
Volvo
time
in the
it
70s
says
cost probably what, $2,500?
53 years.
The price was 73 million back then.
73
Oh, wow.
million.
So that's a lot of money. Holy shit. How much were Volvos back in the 70s?
1,000 divided by. It was 1,000. How many was
1,000.
it? Yeah, so divided by 73 million.
Oh, but it's and other equipment. So it's not even just the cars.
Parts and stuff to be able to fix them. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so they sent them
The
like
car breaks down. It's like Cuba. Put a lawnmower engine in it.
Okay.
they sent them. They sent them
all those 56 Chevys with lawnmower engines riding around Cuba.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they sent them like a manufacturing facility and 1,000 cars.
Yeah,
Damn.
For free.
North Korea.
for free.
For free.
I mean,
that's the ultimate promo, North Korea.
All that means to me is that I should go get a
Respect.
Volvo. Because you can't chase me for however much I owe you. Because
You walk into a dealership. I want one of these for free because North Korea got 1,000.
1,000 of them.
Oh man, Volvo's a good car.
Yeah.
The new,
Those are decent. Yeah,
the new
yeah.
Volvos are nice too. The trucks. My girl's sister has one.
Big Ted rocking that.
No, my girl,
rocking that real Volvo.
my girl's sister is nicer. The black with,
translucent paint job.
no, they got the black with the fucking peanut butter interior. Ooh, nice.
Nicer than your dad's.
I haven't. Yeah, it's
You haven't seen your dad's?
I've seen it.
I've been in it.
Is it black? The interior is black, right?
What is it?
I don't remember what the
Unless you got
interior
that peanut butter, I don't want to hear it.
is. Peanut butter.
That peanut butter.
That was like back in the day when the Maseratis were the shit. They had the grape jelly paint with the peanut butter interior.
Maseratis are still kind of cool, dude. This is one of my jams.
$1,800 for
You know what I
for
want?
an oil change.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
You know what I want? And
total
it's
about that.
it's not the nicest car, it's not the whatever, but my first car,
Zuzu Trooper.
my Cadillac CTS, I want another one
They're
so
nice.
badly.
The new Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, mine was an 07.
They're all nice. I
That's
like
how I
it.
feel about my.
It was
that's
so
how
nice.
that's how I feel about my. Actually, there's two cars. I feel like that about my CLK Mercedes. Like that car was so much nicer than all the other cars that I've had, even though I've had like more expensive cars. But like that, I just love that car.
Yeah.
It's still my home screen picture.
That's how I feel about this.
So weird.
Yeah, and then my first car, my Dodge Durango.
Yeah, that
like I would
Durango.
sometimes I see them online like marketplace. They're like $2,000.
And it's like,
Don't just buy it, bro.
Yeah.
It's probably no cruising that thing. Yeah.
I used to like drive that thing on the beach, and it was the best.
Yeah,
It was
get-
the
get
best.
one
To
that still
fold
has a-
the third row down.
Yeah, get one that still has a subwoofer in the back.
sheesh.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That's our
actually.
boy, our American hero boy. He still puts subs in his cars.
Does he?
Yeah, he puts a little 10 in his truck.
I'm really thinking about buying one off of Marketplace. So 'cause
18-inch Fosgate.
I saw it's like $1,300, and I was just like, oh, I got the 1,300.
What, a Cadillac?
Yeah, CCS. But the one that I saw
For $1,300.
I feel like that though would probably have a lot
No.
of electrical
Yeah.
issues.
I'm about to
right?
say, that thing probably doesn't work very well.
Electrical
like a
issues,
project car.
like-
Like a project car. Like I leave it at my
Are you,
family's
are
place
you
of
handy
stay.
like that?
You're handy like that?
Decently.
To like to
drop a
have
tranny, yeah.
I mean, that's what I really
drop in train. Yeah, you do more than
That's
drop
what
a
I
tranny.
really want to do. I want to like get like ridiculously wealthy and just buy like a barn and restore old cars at my leisure.
Yeah.
That'd be
Like,
fun.
not do
to-
shit else. Maybe stream myself playing video games.
I would
and,
like to do that.
Do the podcast still and like.
but then have people like do the work. Be like,
I want to do the work.
nah, fuck
Yo,
that.
like,
Be like
no,
I want
like-
to paint it that color.
I want to
paint
do
it
like
this color.
90s Porsche 911, 1950s Ford F100s. Like,
You know what I would do? I'd have them do all like
Bullshit.
I would have hire people to do all the work and then have them do all the prep, and I would paint after they do all the prep work.
and then I wouldn't pay them. like North Korea.
Yes, just sitting there like a barn full of like 1950s Porsches.
So seeing as I can't walk this week, I've been watching a lot of Pimp My Ride stuff. And so much of that shit was fake.
I'm putting the fish tank in my car.
So much of that stuff was fake though.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, like
What, like the accessories or just like.
they took shit, put it in the car, and then as soon as they hit cut, they took it right back out of the car again.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're like, we're gonna pimp a ride for you. Here's a $100,000 car. No,
Yeah.
no.
So what do they do? Just like,
They take a bunch of the stuff back.
but like replace with
They,
well,
re-
like,
they
so-
return it to what it looked like before they
Damn
started.
near.
Like,
give you
here
a shitty
go.
car. That was a cool show. I remember that. I used to love that show. Man, that was a Pimp My Ride.
Exhibit.
Yeah, that was a great show. They don't make good TV shows anymore. Why don't they make good TV shows anymore?
Because everything's fast and loose now. And
People don't have the attention span anymore.
yeah,
do they?
exactly.
What do you mean? People watch shit all the time.
They watch like clip.
Oh,
clip,
like
clip,
long,
clip, clip.
yeah, for like long
They watch
format.
an hour of 2-minute clips instead
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
long
I was
format.
definitely doom scrolling over this past week.
It's gross because my remote doesn't work for my TV.
Yeah.
So I'm pissed because I spent $30 on a remote for my phone, but now it won't like connect back to my TV when the TV's off.
$30
For an app for a universal.
Isn't there a free one?
No, but like
The
you
free
can't.
ones aren't really
They
great.
don't work, and you can't turn it on or
I
off.
got
Whatever.
my Amazon
They-
Amazon Fire Stick remote on my phone.
They got me for $30. I'm about to call Apple customer service and get a refund because the app sucks. and I want my fucking $30 back.
It's called.
So my TV,
Jason.
I haven't had my
called
yeah. Like Jason, fix this for me.
Can you make this for me, please?
Can you just make this fucking app for me, please?
And I need it by tomorrow.
Now. I can't.
Get your brother on it.
He's like, yeah. So I haven't watched TV, so I've just been on TikTok like a loser.
I like TikTok.
Yeah, the TikTok live thing's pretty cool though. Like it's really set up for.
I'm live right now.
It's set up for monetizing.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you shouting out the podcast?
Probably.
Obviously.
Who is there? Like 3 people on there?
Huh? I've been averaging about 2.5, 3.
How do you get 2.5 people?
Yeah,
a midget?
a half person?
Is it a child? A child sitting in the table?
Because sometimes I'll be at 2, sometimes I'll be at 3. So when you average it out, it's about 2.5.
Okay.
All right.
I think you need to. I was scrolling on.
Yo, if you're on Ronell's live, give us some comments. Just cut out.
Yeah.
I think I touched the mic.
Yeah, you're
that's
good.
why.
I saw this one live. It was of this girl. She's like a woman, like probably late 20s, early 30s, and she's just sitting at her desk, and she's just like kind of mean, and she just has a cucumber in her hand, and she's just sitting there with the cucumber in her hand. People are like, "What's a cucumber?" She's like, "It's my cucumber." She's just like, "It's a cucumber. What does it look like?"
And there's a tagged link in the bio to the other camera.
No,
because there's a lot of that on there.
There's no tag. There's no
It
links.
was like
There's no
people
links
doing
in
NPC
bio.
stuff, and they're like, "Oh, go to my Instagram live." And
Well, no,
we talked about this last week.
that's
how to play with the algorithm.
Yes,
right?
if you see like somebody who's like really good looking and doing
I
some
see
like
non-good looking people too.
well, no, yes, but like generally speaking, like girl will be like, "Oh wow, she's not what you doing NPC stuff." Yeah, go follow her Instagram and see where the links on her link tree lead you to.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like
I don't need the laws of deduction. I know it's going to lead
you know
me.
where it leads you to, but it's because you can't add. It's just like the weird. That's what you got to do with TikTok because like it all. If it weren't for TikTok, those girls wouldn't be able to build followings. Mm-hmm. But you can't advertise it through TikTok, which is so fucking weird. It's so weird to think about. Like, what's allowed on TikTok that's not allowed, but then it's allowed on Instagram.
They let a sweatshop worker go live by testing out lights.
Testing out lights, a slave. Yeah, across the platforms, like what you can see and not see, and then like you get down to Twitter and you can put anything on Twitter. Like you can put.
Oh yeah, there's like nudity on Twitter.
Yeah, like like
was that
really serious shit.
Was it like that before Elon? Or
yeah,
no, was it?
Yes, it was.
What?
Yes, that 1,000.
Was it worse or was it the same?
It's always been like that. There's like full on adult content on Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter like that.
I'm not on Twitter.
I don't have a Twitter. I don't have a Twitter or a TikTok. You only use those 2 items for posting for this.
Yeah, I have a TikTok I did for the coin business because I have
I've been spending a lot less time on Instagram too lately.
Yeah, social media is just like.
But you remember there's days like when I'd be like sending a million things a day.
Yeah, it's too many. It's like ridiculous, and you're just like, what am I doing?
And then people stop. I curate really well for our DMs, and then people stop looking at them. So I'm like, I feel unappreciated. So then I just stop doing it.
Yeah, I try to like. I've been trying to spend.
But then they
less time.
resend something I already sent them.
That's annoying.
That's
annoying.
That's annoying. That is annoying.
He does it.
Oh, does he?
Because I'll just like send him 9 things and not even look at anything he sent me. But I'm just like,
I said that. To you.
Yeah. I do that with my sister all the time.
Then I go up a week ago and I find it and then I point to it.
And it's like.
You know what grinds my gears?
It really grinds my gears when I find memes weeks ago.
I already saw that one.
I sent it to you.
I'm glad we have a group chat for our new friend group.
DJ Puma?
The DJ Puma group chat's great. Because now I can like get everybody and not have to like.
Yeah, I send the same stuff to the same people in it, so I might as well just send it there. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Good times. Yeah. Good times.
So good.
When are we going to go down again?
January 13th.
That's going to be.
We are going to go UNC versus Syracuse.
That'll be a good game.
Basketball.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Our boy met the coach.
Oh yeah.
He goes, I'm not really sure. He goes, but I think I met the basketball coach. I go, what did he look like? He goes, he was like 50-something-year-old, 6'7" black guy. And I was like, what's his name? And he goes, Hubert. I go, yeah, that's him. Hubert Davis. Yeah.
Yeah, get us on the court, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I want to go on the court.
Yeah.
Dialed in on the court.
I want to shoot the half-court shot for free tuition at halftime.
Yeah, that's be a good time.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be quite the scene. What do you think the weather's like in Chapel Hill in January?
I don't know, same as the weather in Charlotte in January.
Hit or miss. Cold.
Cold at night.
Yeah.
It's high 50s, 60s, and during the day probably.
Cold.
Yeah.
We got to fly.
Better than, we're definitely flying. We're not driving. No drive.
I think I got...
She won't allow it.
I think I got my brother's bachelor party in February.
Where's that going to be at?
Montreal.
It's going to be so good.
So good.
I love Montreal.
They're all talking about like, oh, where to go to this restaurant. Like, there's some good restaurants like Joe Beef, and there's like a couple like legit
Isn't the
legit places
the
in
one
Montreal.
where the PETA guys were protesting and he carved a deer right in the window? Isn't that in Montreal?
I don't know, could be, but the food culture in Montreal.
He literally took the deer right to the front window when they were protesting and carved it up right in front of them.
I can't wait. The food culture in Montreal is insane.
You know how they call it the Amsterdam of North America.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. They're all talking about the restaurants. I'm like, yeah, the restaurants.
Yeah, once we can go live on TikTok, I'm gonna take care of the streaming stuff, and Theo's gonna do the NPC and ASMR.
Yeah.
Got to do a mukbang.
Bagel.
Mukbang where they eat the weird
Just-
stuff.
Yeah, I'll go to
Eat that piss clam.
I'll go to Montreal live, mukbang live. I'll just eat like 2 pounds of pastrami from Montreal's Carnegie Deli. They have like their own version of Carnegie Deli in Montreal. I went there one time for a bachelor party. It was awesome. And me and our friend Paul, we were at this one bar towards the last night, and I was like, I'm done. I'm like, you want to go on a little food tour through Montreal right now? He goes, yes. And it was like midnight, and we just started bopping around to all these dope places that are like open late. They have like this, I can't remember the name. They have a famous like hot dog place, banging in Montreal, insane. They have like the Chinatown, sick dumpling house. They got like their version of like Katz's Deli, Carnegie Deli. Awesome. We just bopped around.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the bagels in Montreal,
Better than New York.
different than New York.
According to our friend Paul, New Jersey has the best bagels.
Paul's an idiot.
Jersey has good bagels,
Yeah, but not compared to New York.
not compared to Goldberg's Deli.
Bagel works.
I don't know what bagels were.
I like the bagel spot by our old job.
That's a bagel.
That's a
It's
bagel.
Overrated, mid as shit, and super expensive. A bagel
it is
cream cheese
super
is like
expensive.
$9,
Yeah,
and you got to
it's
wait in
super
line for like
expensive.
30 minutes. Literally, the line on the weekends goes around the block.
I've never been impressed with like a bagel I've had in Manhattan.
No, Bagel Works, my
Oh.
bagel place, not where I got the bagels from when we drove down.
Yeah, those are not good bagels.
that was like a Persian bagel spot.
Oh yeah, like a bodega. They
There's a
like
bagel
the
spot in
bagels.
Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn. That's
No, it was like a
awesome.
full-on bagel
Yeah.
spot, but it just wasn't the bagel spot.
I'm
The
sure
one
there's
that-
legit bagel places in the city in the borough,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
probably in Brooklyn. But I have no bagel experience in Manhattan.
Well, most of my
explore the space,
So
guy.
I know. Well, you know what? It's like a breakfast thing.
Yeah,
I'll get bagels anywhere I am.
yeah.
In Long Island, if
Yeah.
I'll find a bagel spot, I'm not going to go to the city for a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah. What's your favorite bagel?
Everything.
Just a plain everything?
Oh, like a favorite way to eat a bagel?
No. Type of bagel.
An everything bagel.
Okay.
Yeah, everything
What about
bagel.
you, Vando?
Well, to be more specific, it depends on the bagel place. Because like Goldberg's, they do a flagel. So I'll get the everything flagel.
Yeah.
what's
and
a flagel?
It's a flat bagel.
It's a flattened bagel.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
And then some places, if they have the twisty bagels,
Uh-huh.
ooh, everything twisty or a salted twisty.
Salted. That's good.
Yeah, forget about it. There's a place in Patchogue.
What about you, Bando?
It depends for me. It's either a cinnamon raisin. I love cinnamon raisin bagel, but I really do like a good plain bagel. I do.
Disappointing answer.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Egg bagel. That's my favorite.
I like
Egg everything.
I like an egg everything.
Egg everything.
I like egg
That's the
everything.
best bagel ever.
Wait,
Egg
is that
everything is a
including the
good bagel.
topping?
Huh?
Is that including the filling?
That includes the
No, just the
no, it's just a
bagel.
bagel.
Okay, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
type of bagel.
Yeah,
What do you like? If not like an egg sandwich, what do you get on your bagel?
I get scallion cream cheese and bacon,
Yeah.
or they make a scallion and bacon cream cheese.
Yeah, I like that's my move: scallion cream cheese and bacon. So
Because I don't eat eggs, so
why?
I just don't.
Why?
Because I was abused as a child.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know how to
With
process that.
you said eggs thrown at you?
No. No. Yeah. I don't eat eggs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Well, moving on.
Editor cue sad music.
No,
Don't worry, I'll cry later.
that's the name of the next podcast.
Long November, and it's easy to believe.
But yeah, the I don't know.
Creed.
The apple cinnamon cream cheese that Essa has. That's
Apple cinnamon and cream cheese?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
And then so I'll eat that on the cinnamon.
I
bagel.
need like sweet and savory. I like sweet and savory.
You ever get the
So I do like a cinnamon raisin bagel with cream cheese and bacon.
you ever get that strawberry cream cheese?
That's what I was about to say. Strawberry on a plain bagel. Oh my god.
a
it toasted?
little bacon on that joint. Oh, I think I want one tomorrow.
Actually, I think I want one too.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That does sound good.
That sounds good.
That sounds delicious.
All right, I have a question.
What was your
You
question?
said bacon makes it better. Yeah, exactly.
Bacon makes everything better.
Bacon makes everything better.
All right, without Googling it, right? Name a historic battle and why.
Battle of Thermopylae. Have to go with that.
Just fucking stole mine.
Oh, did I?
I'll name another one.
Name a historic battle and why.
Like, why did it come up? Why did you think about it? What made you think of that?
Oh God, I don't know.
Do it. Go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Battle of Long Island, Civil War. Battle of Long Island.
Civil War?
Civil War?
Or not,
The Revolutionary
Revolutionary
War?
War.
Revolutionary War. Why was you thinking about it?
The Battle of the Frogs being gay.
The Battle of the Frogs.
The Battle of the Bulge.
I have a silver bar. It's like a 1 ounce silver art bar. It was the Battle of Long Island. So that's why.
All right. Why Battle of Thermopylae?
Because I mean, it's 300. Like, come on.
This is Sparta.
Sparta.
Right? Where are you going?
What are you doing? We can't edit.
How
the
can I blur your face if you're going to move this much?
We can't edit the mask for you moving around. You have to stay still. You have to stay in this quadrant right here.
Yeah.
Glizzy. I saw an NPC live streamer, and he had the microphone wrapped in cellophane, and he was rubbing a shaving cream with a shaving cream brush over the microphone.
I've seen one that
ASMR.
I've seen one that the girl had
like this.
slime.
Thanks.
Like kids play with slime.
Yeah.
And just rubbing it over the microphone.
They talk like this. Thanks for checking in.
Real soft.
Yeah,
soft.
I've been doing this a few years now. It's weird. Thanks for checking in, guys. It's weird. Yeah, we just make nice sounds.
Creepy. It's weird.
Nice sounds with nice things.
Please stop. It's weird now.
Glizzy.
Just turning me on.
Glizzy. Oh.
Inappropriate.
Oh.
Inappropriate.
Turn out the lights. Mr. Biggs. What do you got over there? Is that one of those? Is that one of those foldable? What the fuck is that?
You got a sword in there or what?
Yeah, what is that? A wallet?
No, it's a Surface. So I'm live on TikTok.
Oh.
TikTok, hello.
Welcome to TikTok.
Back to the sweatshop.
Back to the sweatshop, child.
I don't want to wear these glasses.
Let me see these glasses. Yeah, I bought these in Florida. They're
Yeah?
too much money. Nauticas from Walmart.
Nauticas? Just got cheapies, bro. I only buy cheap
I'm
sunglasses.
so
Those
proud
are the
of my
cheapest.
glasses.
It was the cheapest
Bro,
ones they had.
Dollar store sunglasses forever.
I have two
Ray-Ban
pairs.
knockoffs.
Yeah.
You know how many? You know how many pairs of Ray-Ban knockoff cheap sunglasses I have from my life insurance company?
Jeez. Oh yeah, dude. You know how many of those I have?
So many.
I have so many of those. But yeah, I
I'd
have
like a
3
nice
Every
pairs
time
of
I buy a
sunglasses.
policy, I get a new
The
pair
new
of glasses.
I like nice sunglasses though.
Yeah.
I just
Like
lose-
a nice lens
You know
though.
how
I
many
know.
people have lost them for me? Not even me.
Every pair of sunglasses, like nice
I've
ones
had
that I've had.
girlfriends be like, "Can I wear those?" And then go in the ocean, and then they come out
See?
without them, and I'm like, "Where are my sunglasses? They fell off. I'll get you.
Mine
I'll
are
get you another
prescripted, so
pair."
I don't have that problem.
Do they ever get you another pair? No.
Never. Every time I've like had a nice pair of sunglasses, like $300 plus, like really good lenses, they always just fucking get lost. Or I break them. Just like smash the lens, break them, lose them. It's terrible.
In a bit of road rage when there isn't a cup of piss in your handy.
Just throw $400 sunglasses at their car.
Jeez.
Like that would have been piss.
But yeah, no, I have a pair of Michael Kors aviators.
Mm.
I was like, oh, I love those glasses. I got a pair of the Ray-Ban Snap, the one with the cameras in them, and I have a pair of Oakleys.
I like my Oakleys.
Yeah.
I just don't really wear sunglasses anymore. I look like a cop when I wear my Oakleys.
Yeah.
And you look like a cop regardless.
I look like a guy who like wants people to think he's a cop.
Yeah.
That's like the worst with Oakleys. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this guy just wishes he was a cop. Like, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
Actually, that's not true.
Shane Gillis has that joke. They thought he was like an undercover cop. A cop came up to him and he was like 369, and he looks at him and he goes, "Damn thing's fine."
Yeah.
He goes, "No, I thought you were on the job," and walks away from him. It's like, I thought you were talking about the Yin Yang twins.
Yeah, no, I'm like, no, I'm definitely not a cop. Once I got my windows tinted in my car, I stopped like wearing my sunglasses so much.
Dude, I got my Cadillac. The windows were tinted, and I got pulled over like 4 days in a row. And I was like, "Fuck this!" I took them off.
Because you got a Cadillac in Jersey, that's why.
No, that was in New York.
I let my
Still, Metro New York.
I let my friend when I only had tinted windows on one car ever. And I let my friend who went to Bosie's tint them, and they fell off in a week.
Jeez.
Oh, he's like, "It's the roll. It's not me. It's the roll's fault."
I didn't realize.
The one that's on a hunting trip right now.
Shocker.
Yelling about it's a cheap tint. It's not my fault. It's a cheap tint.
Right, did it totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Did it backwards.
He used the
things you can't on here.
He used like the non-sticky side.
Jeez.
Oh, good time.
But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, and I didn't realize how dark my tints were until I took them off because it was just like I feel like I was in a fishbowl.
Yeah, I had my tint done by a guy who does detailing, but he's a cop. He's like, "How dark do you want him?" I said, "As dark as you can go before your friends start bothering me."
Yeah.
So
he's like, "Gotcha."
Are they illegal?
I don't know.
Well,
I think
almost
so.
all tints are illegal because the natural window color is dark.
On a car, that's illegal. You're not allowed to have a tint in any car.
Yeah.
In New York?
No, on the front seat. You can have them in the back.
In the back, but on the front seat, it's illegal.
Yeah.
And then, but if you have an SUV, you can put limo tint.
You still have to have the front seat. The driver's seat has to be open. Yes, I'm telling you.
No.
I've been looking. I want
Oh,
to
dog.
tint out the Cadillac, the Jeep.
You're wrong.
No, I promise you, I'm not.
You're wrong, dog.
I promise you, I know the laws.
You can do window tint all the way around.
Dude.
You can do. I'm telling you, you can do limo tint, and you do the front windshield in your car, as long as it's a truck.
We'll have to
I'm googling it.
find that.
I just like it.
Google
this is See, the law mentions that passenger cars, including sedans, SUVs, and vans, cannot have the window tints on the front windshield or the front windows.
No, you can't tint the front windshield.
Both, I've seen it done.
Yeah, you
Both
do
the
it. They'll do
passenger
it. Any
and the
place will do
driver's
it
side,
for you.
minimum 70%.
Tint
of
your
light should be-
windshield?
Yes.
I thought you could only do that one little stripe.
I saw it on an Escalade a few months back. It was like a brand new, like matte black Escalade, and it was limo tint all the way around the
Was it
fucking
a government vehicle?
No, it was just some fucking guinea trash. And yeah, it was just like some Ginzo piece of shit.
All you heard through the windows, "You've got to pump it up." Don't you know?
and I saw
Pump
him
it
going.
up.
It was like some jack off looking guy and his like trashy Italian wife. I'm like, yeah, it's a government vehicle.
Yeah.
Probably the guy's a contractor. guy probably does driveways or something. He's probably a union member. I don't know. But yeah, it was like all the like even the front window was blacked out too. I was like, that's fucking aggressive.
And what I don't understand is that when I had my tints in the Cadillac, it's like I've seen cars way darker in my neighborhood, but you pull me over.
Were you darker than the person behind?
Well, you wouldn't know because you can't see into the car.
I feel like you'd get a pass with the.
It's racial profiling, bro. Like I
feel like
don't
you
know
get
what you want me to tell you. I'm
feel
not a
like
cop.
you-
It's just racial profiling, dude. Like I don't.
Yeah, sure, but
I
it's
feel like you'd get a
bullshit, though.
pass with the Jesus fish.
The ictus?
No, I would know. Be like, yo, it's the big homie Jesus Christos.
Yeah, I will get deported.
Show me the tings.
Show me that, yo, you got any tings in your
Cue the
trunk,
steel
boy?
bag music.
Ding, 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 ding.
Where we at?
Dee, dee, dee,
We're at
dee.
time
Like
wise.
hour 12.
Yeah, hour 12. Right, let's see.
12?
Yes. Ooh.
Hour 8. Well, no, we should be at an hour 8. Were you recording longer?
Yeah, I was.
That's fine. I can fix it.
Jesus Christ.
I can fix it.
Well, my time is when we started recording, so because we want to like minimize
The edits.
the edits. Yeah. Well, you want to go?
No.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, the Memory Motel being in New York City now.
Gross.
It's so weird.
Overrated
memory
bar.
moment?
Memory is it's a fun place.
I feel like you guys
Come
know
on.
all these weird
That's
things.
so much fun there.
It's
St.
all-
Patrick's Day.
it's all-
Sloppy Sundays.
it's all
Montauk
right.
Mondays.
There's better places to
of course
party
there
at in
was
Montauk.
better places. I'm not just talking about summertime. I'm talking about like growing up.
I never really went there growing up because I was like in Charlotte when everybody was like that age going. I never went out to really the memory. I went a few times. I
St.
never really.
Patrick's Day parade.
I never did that.
What?
No, I was in Charlotte, bro.
You're a loser.
I was in
I
Charlotte.
never did St. Patty's.
I was in Charlotte,
Have you ever been out? You've been out there, haven't you?
Where?
The Hamptons.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Randomly text me. I'm in the Hamptons.
I had.
He's
some-
probably in East Quogue.
He was. He was in like Riverhead.
It's not the Hamptons, Bando.
Where
Hey, go
where
fuck
were you?
yourself. Okay?
Flanders?
The map said.
Where were you? I forget.
I really can't remember.
What, it was like Hampton Bays or Flanders or something. It was
No, I don't
like
think it was Flanders. I would have remembered Flanders.
Riverhead.
It might have. Yes, it was Riverhead because I was making the corny ass joke.
The Hamptons.
yeah.
Right.
Look, my GPS said it was the Hamptons.
The GPS, no GPS
No,
says
you have, to
the
zoom,
Hamptons.
you have to zoom in more, and then you see the Hampton.
I shared my location. Rich was like, what are you doing over here?
Yeah,
Why are you by the sheriff's?
you got to check in before you come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
You got to check in. When you cross that Shinnecock, boy.
Okay.
You better check in before you go crossing bridges, boy.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
What were you saying?
They opened a memory motel in New
Oh,
York City.
yeah.
They did a pop up, and I went to it. It was. I didn't like it, but it also kind of felt oddly familiar to like.
Is
memory.
it like shitty? Like
So it was the Ugly Duckling.
I don't know.
It's like so like the outside is painted like Memory Motel.
Okay.
So like it's a mural and it looks like the shitty motel room like doors.
Yeah.
And then you like walk in, you're like, this is weird. And then it's like dark and it has like the big Memory Motel sign,
Yeah.
like the exact same sign that's in Montauk.
That's cool.
And you're like, oh, it feels like Memory Motel.
Are they going to do
It's
like
not.
live music there?
No.
Well, see, then that's stupid. Why? Like, why? Why do that? Why bring the Memory Motel to Manhattan and not have like make it be a live music
Because
venue?
the guy that owns it and
He's an
the guy
idiot.
from Common Ground that did the collab together just wanted people to be like, oh, it's Memory Motel from Montauk.
People are so fucking debased.
it was
So okay, great.
wasn't
Put
good.
live music there.
It wasn't cool. It has a second floor, but
Probably not cool.
It
It's
wasn't up there.
because the Memory Motel isn't cool.
the bartender was not very smart.
They never are at the Memory Motel.
They asked for my buddy asked for a tequila soda. She's pouring Casamigos Blanco, and the bottle runs out, and then just grabs a bottle of Repo, pours it on top, and then pours the soda in. I'm like, huh?
I can't go.
What made you think to do that?
I can't go out.
Nah.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
I think somebody's getting antsy.
Someone is
Yeah, she's getting in. Why don't you go run around in the parking lot? You want to bring the garbage to the garbage can for me?
How about you do it?
Ooh, sass. See if I get you any treats from the Japanese bakery later.
Sass. How about? Did you know? I just found out that the guy, the song's Soul Glow from Coming to America
Yeah.
was a white guy.
Really? I just always figured that was like Eddie Murphy.
I thought it was a woman.
No, I knew it was a guy.
I thought it was a black woman.
Who sang it?
Yeah.
I'm Googling it now.
Who was it?
It's a white guy.
Just like a studio singer?
He was in a band. Oops.
Christopher Max.
Yeah.
Bobby Caldwell.
Okay.
That doesn't look like a white man. Oh.
Rich, you really thought that was a black lady?
Yeah. Why not? You thought that was a guy?
I thought it was a black dude.
Soul Glow.
It's amazing. I love those little desk concerts or whatever those are called.
Tiny desk?
Yeah.
Tiny desk shows. Those are great, man.
Those are awesome, yeah.
I think that was a boiler room.
I don't know. They just got that one guy in there.
What's your
randomly.
favorite tiny desk?
I don't know. They're all pretty cool. I thought the juvenile one was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, that is a Tiny Desk.
Yeah, the
because
Tiny Desk one.
that's Juvenile did one before them.
Yeah, they're all awesome, but yeah, that juvenile one was like
Yeah,
that was that was hard. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Action Bronson did a pretty good one too.
My favorite one is always going to be the Mac Miller one.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good
that's
Mac
one.
Miller one was, and like even before he passed away, like it was to me that was just such a.
I never really liked Mac Miller.
What?
I like Mac Miller.
Yeah, he just like reminds me of like a dopey, like white kid from Manhattan.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those like I never really liked him.
Actually,
his music's pretty deep.
It is like when you start. I've listened to some stuff like, oh, it's pretty good, but yeah, I'm not like bumping Mac Miller.
I ain't definitely am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dated a girl that would like
with the windows up and the Cadillac tinted.
I dated a girl that would like listen to his stuff like on repeat and like cry.
Like,
Okay, relax.
I would like way to ruin a band.
Like, yeah.
Way to ruin a band, lady.
To music, you feel like I know him.
Jesus Christ. God damn it, Rich.
Speaks to me.
Shout out to you, girl. I hope life's not been hard.
Who is that? Who's that loser?
Huh?
Do I know that loser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did you meet? I don't know if you ever met her.
Say her name.
I don't know.
You can bleep it.
I'm not using names.
Bleep it.
Dallas.
Oh no, I never met her.
Yeah. The one that ruined Henry's wedding.
What?
Yeah.
Rich is bad at love.
Bad at a lot of things.
But you are great at making TikToks.
I am good at playing video games too.
Yeah, you're not that good.
I've rediscovered. Try me.
Yeah.
Try
Probably
me.
are.
Try me. Try me.
Probably are. I mean-
Try me.
Wait till he starts live streaming.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my God. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait.
the conversation that you and I want to say. I want to get my setup going so that I can start streaming my Call of Duty exploits.
Nice. Okay. Do you have a dedicated place, like a dedicated to put a PC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need a PC to do it?
Yes, it helps.
Yeah.
You can stream directly from the console.
I just
Possibly
learned that you can use your PlayStation controller with a PC.
Yeah, but if I'm doing all of that, I'm using my Xbox controller.
I have PlayStation. I don't have Xbox. I was the Xbox
Well-
guy forever until Xbox One. Then I switched to PlayStation. And I never looked back.
I was PlayStation across, like from PS1 to PS4, and then after all of that nonsense during COVID with the PS5, I was like, then I built my computer. I'm playing more on the PC, and then I just never got into the PS5.
I was never a PlayStation guy because when PlayStation 1 came out and I wanted it for Christmas and I got a Sega Saturn and instead, and all my friends got PlayStations and they like made fun of me. I'm like, no, I'll never get PlayStation. PlayStation sucks. Sega Saturn's way better.
You remember
Sega Saturn.
Just out of spite.
Sega Saturn was way better.
No, Sega was dope though. You remember that commercial?
I still have. They had some like weird games.
Mortal Kombat.
Not even that. Like
Shinobi.
they had like this Dragon Quest game. Like,
Shinobi.
they had all these like random weird games that were like, I still have them. I don't have a Sega Saturn anymore.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
You remember Sega does what Nintendo don't?
Jurassic
remember that
Park.
commercial?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
That's a good one though.
Jurassic Park.
What's up with the Bolo?
No, Jurassic Park was for Genesis.
Like that shit?
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's a fucking bolo, man.
The guy that sold the crackhead sell you that too?
No, it was in a bag of Indian Native American stuff. It's cool. There's like an opal in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it on Bando. If I ever have to go to a wedding in Texas, I'll use it.
Well, I'm actually taking a trip out to Texas, so I might actually
What
buy
do you
it.
mean? You could wear it to your Fantasy Fest wedding.
My fantasy, yeah, I could wear a bolo to my fantasy fest wedding.
Your brother's Fantasy Fest wedding.
I gotta get something to wear for that. I gotta get sexy. I gotta kick up the testosterone a few notches.
Yeah, pump it into overdrive.
Use the vegan testosterone ticket.
I'm taking a vegan.
We were debating
taking
earlier.
that real deal Bando.
We were debating earlier whether or not I should jam Ozempic in my stomach.
No, we
He's
weren't
saying it's-
debating
what?
anything.
Say again?
He's saying it's
debating
bad for you,
anything.
but
We weren't
is it worse
debating-
than TRT?
To do what?
Ozempic.
TRT's not bad for you, bro. It's not bad for you. What's bad for?
I don't know.
It's not bad for you. The benefits of
You don't have the answer, Sway.
the benefits of
Thanks for that follow.
the benefits of taking TRT outweigh the not taking TRT.
Yeah.
And let's wait a few years for all these assholes jamming Ozempic in their stomach to lose weight because they're being fucking lazy and they don't want to put the work in.
Yeah.
5 years. See 5 years how all that's going for people. You be doing that. No. It's not.
Dude.
No. You're not overweight. You're not fat, Rich.
I am fat.
Rich, you're not fat. You need to tone. I'm fat.
You're a fat fuck because you just you choose not to be healthy. And don't say no.
You
Because
don't carry
if you
the boats,
were,
Rich.
you wouldn't think.
I was, and then I hurt my back again, and then
So what? You want to take Ozempic and then lose a bunch of weight and then just still like not carry boats and just be like frail?
I'm gonna carry boats.
You're gonna be just frail.
I'm gonna carry the boats.
What you think? Losing 20 pounds and make you carry boats? No, you're just
Listen,
gonna be 20 pounds lighter and frail because you don't carry boats. Carry the boats, bro.
First of all, I'll never be frail.
First of all, what?
Never be frail.
Ozempic, please.
I was joking.
No, you weren't joking because I was
joking.
If I was like, oh, that's probably a good idea. That sounds good. You'd be like, yeah, doctor, I got diabetes.
I think I have the beatus.
I think I got the
Side
sugar.
note, I think that episode 8 that went up, that name that I gave it when we discovered the diabetic epidemic in America or some shit like that, I was like, that was a great name.
Yeah. The one where we where we discovered the diabetes problem.
What are you fishing for compliments right now, Bando?
Yeah, I think all the clips that are going up are really good too. I wonder who did those.
You know what? Fuck you. How about that?
I noticed since you've been doing the clips, it shows my face a lot less.
What are you talking about?
That's not true.
At all.
That's not even kind of true.
The last 3 clips, I think you talk the most. And you always talk the most.
And somehow I noticed that even when the clips, it's me talking, it's his face.
So that's where we were just where we
You're
were just talking
actually
about.
just wasting memory on your phone because Rich isn't doing anything with the. You have like 9. You have 9 hours of video footage.
It's
for no
hard
reason.
to. It's no. The hardest part is.
I get it because you have the 3 camera, like the 3 different angles. I get it. So Opus will just see the 2 and pick you guys.
Yeah. And then the other thing is where we were talking about like tracking. They have a tracking feature, but it's not very good. And I have to like click the points, and then it just sticks too long. Yeah. So then like it'll be him talking. It'll be on my face, and I won't be saying anything, and then vice versa. So I'm like try to like. I'm like figuring out. They also stole like 100 minutes of credits from us.
I saw when you posted that. And I was just like, "Fucking."
So I finally got somebody because they don't have like a customer service line.
Of course
I had to like go to their like group chat, put in a question that they only have like their automated questions, and then get somebody to email me and then be able to start it that way. It was so annoying. So we'll be fixing that too. But listen, we have out of episode 8. I got 10 good clips. We put 3 out so far.
Some good clips out of there.
We got some good clips from the prior week. We're gonna have even better clips. You know,
keep compiling.
Content.
Keep compiling clips.
Like Gary V.
Yeah, Gary V. What's Gary V doing? Is he robbing
Yard sales?
Is he robbing
Garage sales?
I love those.
I'm gonna rip that guy's face off.
Like Theo Vaughn, like making fun of Gary V. He's like, yeah, sell everything. Just bring your silverware to the park. Yeah, you got guys like Gary V quieted down when you couldn't convince people to get robbed on NFTs anymore. Like all those guys got real
when the
quiet.
CryptoPunks thing became a scam and he was pushing it harder than everybody.
Yeah, he became real
he
quiet.
shut up real quick.
Real quick.
See, but the thing is with that whole crypto thing is that people were putting like life savings, like. Me and the guy who we used to work with
Cashed out your 401ks and bought
no. I think I made like
Bored apes aren't worth shit.
Nah.
Justin Bieber bought that one for like $1.5 million. It's worth like 50 grand.
Fuck all now, yeah. Dude, I
the
think
fact that it's still worth 50 grand is actually incredible
impressive.
to me.
Yeah.
It's beyond incredible to me.
So it might have a value. I don't know if you would find a buy side to that trade.
Well, you have to find someone to buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, nothing is worth anything until somebody's willing to pay for it.
Shit's only worth what someone's willing to pay.
Dude,
for
I'm telling you, I made like 10 grand in crypto, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Yeah.
I made a little money.
I made a bunch of money on Dogecoin, and then I tried to double down on it and gave it all back, and then some.
The postman who used to come to the old coin shop I was in, the guy played in crypto. He made like $350,000 in Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never like really got into I wish I did it earlier because I knew about it for years before people were talking about it. But it was so hard to get,
bro. Put it
then
this
people
way.
would like pay me. Then
I wish I was a pizza delivery guy and some guy gave me
people during COVID would like pay me with Bitcoin.
1,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I would just like keep some like through like Cash App. That's how I would buy it all, and I put it on my ledger, and I'd be like, someone sent me like $120. I would keep 20 in crypto, and like it added up.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah,
pumped it up to 60, and I sold it, and then it crashed.
The problem with that, just like micro share stock buying, is there's a markup, so you're never getting fair value for what you're getting.
No,
Yes.
I don't think not.
No,
No,
it's 100% true. Don't even say no. You're going to argue a point that you're 100% wrong.
no, I'm talking like specifically.
You're not getting a full Bitcoin. You're getting a micro share of a Bitcoin.
Yeah, you're getting.
And then you're paying
devalued
the
already
fees on top
because
of
it's
that.
already marked up. So you're never going to catch up.
No, but I still made money buying
you
and
can
selling.
make some money, but it's not.
Yeah. I didn't go into it like, I put literally like people would pay me like I wound up having like 10 grand in Bitcoin in like on my ledger. So I would transfer it out of Cash App onto my ledger, but that was just like a little over time. And then people were paying me from in like Bitcoin from when it was like 40 all the way up to 60. So like I made money on that.
Was that now 30?
I have no idea. I think it's up. It went down.
It's back up to 30. It went down to like 22.
Then it cranked back up. I think it's about 30 or something.
37K.
Wow, that's all.
Pretty high, actually.
I'm freaking furious.
I still think Bitcoin will go to
You think?
eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
I mean,
Eventually,
eventually,
Listen,
eventually.
the
why not?
dollar's about to be fucking.
It's not. It's not zero. The fact that talk about a Bored Apes worth that was $1 million worth 50. I think that fact that Bitcoin is still trading at $37,000 is fucking incredible. That's amazing.
I
to
am
me.
livid
It's
because I
crazy.
remember in undergrad I had like 20 Bitcoin and I sold it for like bullshit and I'm just like, fuck. If I
There's a lot. Our buddy, this guy, his brother was like one of the early adopters of Bitcoin.
Same, yeah.
Like mining it and
yeah,
stuff.
but he got
And
defrauded.
even before then, he wound up. It was costing him so much in electric. He literally, Jay's told me, he's like, my brother just ended up putting all his like the mining equipment that's on the side of the road because when he first started, it was just costing so much to do. And
Because that's after every 2 years the hash rate
but
halves.
he got defrauded big. I know someone who got.
Yeah, and you know what he's been doing? He's been using all his money to buy up all the debt from Mt. Gox,
Yeah.
group that he got defrauded by.
Yeah.
So now he's one of the biggest holders of their debt.
Really?
So like when the payouts happen, he's gonna get paid out.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, I have a friend who had all his Bitcoin with FTX, lost it all, and he had a huge position, like
That guy's going to jail for a long time.
What's going on with him?
What do you mean? He got found guilty.
Oh, I know that, but like
$40 billion he stole.
that's like not justice though, because he like legitimately stole. Like there was
Wait,
people
40 what?
Billion, right?
Jeez.
billion.
Yeah.
Like my friend had I don't know how much, but I'd have to imagine he had well
started
over
moving-
$1
he
million
started
in Bitcoin, and
So-
that was like savings. He sold off coins,
What was it
precious
called?
metals.
So
to, like,
his
convert.
fund. So he had FTX, right, and then he had Alameda, which is the fund, and he started siphoning off the holdings out of FTX into his fund, and then misappropriating that money into wherever it went.
So where did the money go?
He returned a lot of. He ended up. I guess he had a wallet somewhere, and he ended up returning a lot of the money, not all of the money.
Yeah.
And then also tried to legitimize and say that, like, look, I didn't do anything wrong. This money was here for this reason, and this, that, the other thing, and like, but no, he's going to jail for a long time.
He's going to But I mean, nobody's getting
Maybe.
their money back.
He might play tennis for 2 years and then get out.
Do you think they're really gonna put him in jail for 50 years? People they don't go to jail for that long. And he's like pretty connected too, I think.
I don't know. He got a lot of people in trouble. All the people that were promoting it, all the spokespeople, the celebrities that were like, FTX is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
All those people are in trouble too. They're all getting sued.
Well, don't jump on the bandwagon. A lot
right.
of people got
That's what I'm
hit
saying. Like
during COVID
with the crypto thing, like
shit.
it was fun, it was cool. You know what I mean? Like I said, I made decent money, but it's like I'm not doing that.
Killing it right now.
Like
This is our first guest.
What do you think about cryptocurrency?
What do you think about the economy currently?
What do you think about the cost of groceries?
Yeah. What's your feeling about inflation?
You know what? You're right. Life.
And on that note,
Cue the calypso.
Dee. See you next week.
See you next week. Peace.